OHSS stands for Ovarian Hyperstimulation Syndrome, a potentially fatal condition while the process of IVF is going on. While IVF is generally risk-free, safe, there are some women who run a risk of developing OHSS while their ovarian stimulation is on. Thin women, young women, women with a lot of eggs in their ovaries who have been given high doses of stimulant injections may grow a lot of follicles, which in turn may cause changes in their system. A lot of fluid may collect in their tummy, in their lungs, and also in the capsule of the heart. Sometimes this may even turn fatal. So, all precautions have to be taken to prevent this complication in a woman undergoing IVF. So in these days, we are talking about an OHSS-free clinic. This is now a reality because of certain changes that have been brought about in the whole process of ovarian stimulation. In a conventional IVF cycle, gonadotropins are given to grow the follicles. Once the follicles are ready, at least in size, a maturation injection is given to make sure that the follicles are mature, and that is usually the HCG injection. Now, along with the HCG's action of maturing the oocytes inside the follicles, it also leads to formation of new blood vessels. And this is the origin of the dreaded complication of OHSS. So, if we are looking at stimulating our women with gonadotropins and finally triggering them with HCG option, we are always running the risk of developing OHSS. So, OHSS can be of two types, primary and secondary. The primary condition happens when gonadotropin stimulation makes the ovaries grow up and the HCG injection induces the final maturation of the oocytes and causes formation of new blood vessels, which triggers this syndrome. But even this is manageable. What is unmanageable and far more deadly is a secondary hyperstimulation, which will only happen when the female gets pregnant. So if we were to run a OHSS-free clinic, we have to make sure two things are in place. A, the ovarian stimulation should never be complicated with an HCG injection because it is only HCG that will trigger primary OHSS. And second and far more important is, even if we were to give a HCG injection for triggering, we should never do the embryo transfer in the same cycle, because if she does enter into a secondary hyperstimulation, then that's really a big risk for all of us. So, to run a OHSS-free clinic, two things to remember. Do not trigger with HCG and do not transfer in the same cycle. If these two things can be avoided, then you can have a safe and a sound IVF program, a OHSS-free clinic.